Hi there, my fellow runners. Today, I'm starting a very special run in Tokyo. I'll be running along the Yamanote Line, one of the most famous train lines in Japan. This challenge is simply too long for one run, so today is part 1. I'll be running from Tokyo Station to Shinjuku, along the northern side of the loop. Tokyo changes completely every few kilometers. From business districts to old neighborhoods, to giant entertainment areas. Today, let's discover the many faces of Tokyo together. So, let's go. Tokyo Station is the heart of modern Japan. On a Sunday morning, the business district is surprisingly quiet. Glass towers, office buildings, and wide streets create a very different atmosphere from what we'll see later today. Leaving Tokyo Station, the scenery quickly changes. The modern office district gives way to small streets and older commercial neighborhoods. Akihabara is usually packed with visitors, but early in the morning, most stores are still closed. One exception was the pachinko parlors. Even before opening time, long lines had already formed outside. Approaching Ueno, I passed through Ameya-yokocho, one of Tokyo's most famous market streets. Many shops were still preparing to open, giving me a rare look at the neighborhood before the crowds arrived. Ueno has a completely different atmosphere. Museums, parks, and cultural landmarks are everywhere. Near the National Museum of Nature and Science, I even passed a full-size rocket display. Many overseas visitors never see this side of Tokyo. Quiet streets, temples, shrines, and residential neighborhoods replace the busy tourist areas. This is one of the things I enjoy most about running in Tokyo. Tokyo's railway network is impossible to ignore here. Shinkansen trains, commuter line, and freight routes all pass through this area. For train enthusiasts, this section alone would be worth the visit. Komagome and Sugamo still retain much of Tokyo's traditional character. Small shopping streets and local neighborhoods create a slower pace than the city center. Past midway, it was time for a short break. I bought a bottle of Dakara sport drink and a Japanese energy snack called yokan. Yokan is made from sweet red beans and is surprisingly popular among Japanese runners. Suddenly, the city becomes busy again. I'm right in front of Ikebukuro Station. Ikebukuro Station is one of the top 5 busiest stations in Tokyo. But just a few blocks away from the station, the crowds disappear and quiet residential streets return. Mejiro feels elegant and calm. The streets around Dakushuin University are especially beautiful, lined with trees and well-maintained buildings. I spent a lot of time in this area when I was a child. Many things have changed over the years, but every now and then, I still find places that remind me of old Tokyo. Few neighborhoods in Tokyo have changed as dramatically as Shin-okubo. Today, it's known as Tokyo's Koreatown, filled with international visitors, restaurants, and shops. The multicultural atmosphere here is completely different from the Tokyo I remember growing up. After passing through Shin-okubo, the skyscrapers of Shinjuku finally come into view. Even on a Sunday morning, the area is full of energy. This marks the end of part 1, but we're only halfway around the Yamanote Line. Today, we ran from Tokyo Station to Shinjuku along the northern side of the Yamanote Line. From financial districts to traditional neighborhoods and giant entertainment centers, Tokyo changed character again and again throughout the run. I made it to Shinjuku. Running through Tokyo like this, you really feel how enormous the city is. But at the same time, every neighborhood has its own rhythm, its own atmosphere. And that's what makes Tokyo so fascinating to run in. This was part 1 of my Yamanote Line running challenge. In part 2, I'll start again from here in Shinjuku and run back to Tokyo Station along the southern side of the loop. Thank you for running with me today. In part 2, we'll continue the journey around the rest of the loop. Until then, one more mile with me.